There you go. So it's going all right for you, the class?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions, or is it pretty straightforward? Or
Not really. My mom is in the medical field, so she can kind of help me with certain things that I'm stuck on, which is pretty cool.
okay, yeah, no, that is pretty cool. So and so you're getting through the and from the materials perspective, you're getting through it pretty all right too.
Yeah.
Fast. Okay. Okay. So that's good. There's not much to do then. And from that, did you I think you got all the point values on the discussions, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, for the ones who haven't to listen to the recording, just go back and finish if you want all the points. The stuff is
Okay.
till the fall till the end of the semester. Same with
Yeah.
the same with the Padlets. Although I don't go back. So if somebody does Padlets later, just shoot me a text. That I
Yeah.
can praise for it.
Okay.
So that way, that should be pretty good. So we're actually through a lot of stuff already. This is our last official week in terms
Yeah,
of.
I'm excited.
I know, right? So we're going through a few systems. We'll do the breathing, digestion. A lot of students, I don't know if you're one of them, but a lot of them get a bunch out of the nutrition chapter. And then we'll finish with the urinary system, then the kidneys. That's kind of interesting, and reproductive. And I have a topic on the embryology, so that's kind of helpful to know what happens when we make the baby stuff, especially for since the woman's body goes through a lot of change, and I think it's good to appreciate that.
Yeah.
Then we finish everything up with questions. At this point, you're used to how that works. Is that working pretty all right for you? The wording's all right, Zach?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm glad. I'm gonna have to revise those at some point, but it's so many, it's hard to always go over it again.
Yeah.
And this chapter also has a few labeling exercises. Again, not too fancy. The terms are always in them, and if you have a hard time, you can even watch the videos that I lay behind all these things where I show all the terms and everything. The thing that and that's pretty much it. I have the last Padlet here on this one is open till the 27th. So it's sort of the last thing where I want
Yeah.
to give me some feedback on how the class went for
Yeah.
you. So that way I can.
Actually, I did
Oh,
have a question on that. I am actually going to be out of town until I think the 24th, and I saw that the my mom kept saying that the class is done on the 24th, but then some of the due dates are on the 27th, including
yeah.
that one test.
Yeah, so the class completely finishes on the 27th. So that's Friday. That's a Friday. So that's the last day when you can send in stuff and you
Okay.
can upload stuff for the class. And that day is a hard day. That's not to my changing. I can't change that. I can't extend that. I can't do anything like that. So the
Okay.
last test needs to be finished on that day. But these things, you can send them in a day too late. It's not going to impact you.
Hmm.
It's going to give you a little penalty, but for everybody, if the penalty at the end is too much, it's not here to penalize you, really. It's really here to just get everybody more or less on the same page. And I can always take those out at the end. So I don't want the penalties to create a change in the grade. So don't
Okay.
worry about that. So if you send the stuff in a little late, we're fine. I am actually considering to open the test a little bit early, even for some students that I got some requests, which is fine too, because you guys have been working hard, pat yourself on the back. This is a fast class.
Yeah.
Uh, I think the one thing that I want to always iterate is the test review. For some reason it's a little stuck. Make sure you go through all of these. Are you seeing this, Zach?
Yeah.
All right, good. Make sure you go through these. Here, the test review. Make sure you go through these bullet points, or have it printed out if possible. But make sure you understand all that's on these bullets, because that's part of the test. The first 25 questions for the test comes out of these pages. Oops, I'm sorry, I missed that. And then the second part of the questions comes out of the term list for the anatomy terms, which is a combination of all the terms that we've been working on. There it is. It should come here. And you
Okay.
can print that out or have it downloaded or something. So, and then on the last test, I also want to take some of the fears away, because the second test is hard for some people. The third test, the anatomy terms, are multiple choice too. They're not right in. You just pick out of the 4 choices, pick the best one. And so that way it also makes it a little bit more conducive for most of you. And that's about it. I don't know if there's any other questions that you have, but I'm pretty much cool with that.
No, I think I'm good, but thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, then I wish you a wonderful last week. I will be here on Zoom next Monday if somebody wants to have some questions before they take the test. But otherwise, it's not mandatory, obviously, and I'll just see what happens. But I'm definitely here for you. Text me if anything comes up. I'm here to help you. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. See you.
Good. See ya. Have a good one. Bye.